Hi guys, this is Michelle Nicolaisen with Bombshell.com. I hope I'm not too echoey. I'm in my new office, which is not quite decorated yet. But today I am doing a quick video review of Improvely. So if you follow my stuff, you know that I'm kind of a big nerd about like tracking results so that you can plan better, making sure that tracking the results of setting up your systems and all that jazz. And to do that, you need some kind of an analytics software. And I know that Google Analytics is the choice of a lot of people. Especially because it's free, but I always found it kind of difficult to wrangle if you're not like super techie, and I'm also just lazy, so there's that. So I use Improvely. It has a good WordPress plugin. It also integrates with WooCommerce, which makes it really easy. I did do some custom tweaking to make sure that it tracks my email list conversions as well as my actual shop conversions. So here's the store, and it only tracks the conversions right now, the money conversions through WooCommerce. It doesn't track conversions through Sindal or through, which is how I sell most of my like higher ticket items. So it's just like the digital planners and stuff, but it's still useful to have. So this is the dash. Go to view reports, and so you can just see here like the conversions across pages. The conversions across the last 30 days. So what's interesting about this is that it tracks also the visits. So you can see that like this day there were 4 conversions, but 128 visitors. So that's not a very good amount of conversions for the amount of visitors that we had. But this day there were 78 visitors and 11 conversions. So that's really interesting. And when you see that, you can see, you can do some research into like, okay, well, where were those people coming from? Because wherever those people are coming from, that's where I need to be getting, I need to be getting more people from that site, from that traffic source, because that's a very high conversion rate for the amount of people that are showing up. So you can use it to track your ad traffic and to see, which ads were profitable, because it'll let you create tracking links. So you can create a tracking link, and then you use that when you do like a Facebook ad or when you do another ad. So you can see that, let me see if I can get a detailed thing to come up. You can see that, for example, like this ad has a conversion rate of almost 50% for the people that actually show up on my site. I did have a tracking link for a Facebook ad, and that had a fairly high conversion rate. It was interesting because I did 2 different Facebook ads, one for a product and one for just my email list for Systems 101, my free e-course sign up. And the conversion rate for the product was not very high, but the conversion rate for the e-course, the free e-course, was high, and several of those people went on to buy things. So the Facebook ad that was for my free e-course actually wound up being more profitable than the one that was for just a product, because those other people went on to buy things once they got to know me. So this is the organic traffic, and where this is really useful is because you can track it. You can change this up so that it's tracked by the conversion rate percentage. So this is the amount, like this is the percentage of people who came from a site who converted to either a customer or an email list subscriber. So I've got it sorted so that the high ones are at the bottom here, and you can see that Crystal Clarity Copywriting. I know Tanya's got a post about my stuff, and a couple of people came through there and not only bought things, but converted to newsletter subscribers, which is how you get a conversion rate of over 100%. You can see that my Design Sponge guest post is actually still sending people my way. This site is still sending people my way. The site, Putty Like I still get conversions from Putty Like. So you can see that the benefit of this is that you can see where these conversions are from. So Tico is a Twitter link, right? So like about 10% of the people who wind up on my site from Twitter convert into visitors, which is much higher than the average rate of 5%, which was on a 5% conversion rate, which was on the main page, if you saw a second ago. On this page, I believe. Yes, right here it has the average conversion rate. So you can see when you're looking at this report of the organic traffic, you can see which places have a higher than average conversion rate. So Design Sponge was clearly a good investment of my energy with my guest post there, because that guest post went up in March. It's now late September. They're still sending people my way, and out of the people they send me, those people convert at a 40% conversion rate, which is like, what, 8 times higher than my average conversion rate, than an average cold person. So where this comes in handy in systems and in planning and in strategizing is that it lets you measure your results of stuff, and it lets you know, what of those pieces of the things that you're doing are actually getting your results. So here you can see like the direct visit bookmark. That's where some revenue tends to come in. And this post, the review post at Crystal Clarity Copywriting, that also brings in some revenue, right? But as far as when it comes to conversions to email list subscribers, like Design Sponge was a really good place. This one, some very nice person talked about Systems 101. This one was a Rock the System feature. This one is somebody signing up through email. And, so you can see all of these various places, and you can see which ones are giving you a higher than average conversion rate. And so that can let you hone like your guest posting strategy or your social media strategy. So clearly, YouTube and Twitter are doing pretty okay for me because they have conversion rates, the average cold landing conversion rate is 5%, and they have conversion rates of like over 8%. Lifehack, even though it's not sending me a lot of traffic, is still converting at higher than average, so it's a good place for me to guest post. So I think that's easily one of the most useful ways. It is good to be able to see, whether the ad traffic you're spending is actually paying off. It is good to see that, but I think that as far as when it comes to your average person, that being able to see the actual results of your guest post is seriously one of the most useful parts of Improvely. So I think that pretty much covers it. There's other basic analytic stuff. I mean, like, not necessarily basic, but what I use Improvely for is checking on my ad traffic and organic traffic and seeing where new newsletter subscribers come from. The search engine traffic, it'll show you where people are coming from, like which search engine they're using, the search keywords, the page they're landing on, all that jazz. And that's useful too. But it's just not like something that I check on very regularly because I use Improvely to help me hone my marketing efforts. So I think that covers everything I wanted to touch on. I hope that wasn't too long. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and go to bombshell.com for more video reviews. Thanks.